But the last couple of years, I really felt like, no, actually, I do want to wait, and I'm actually not ready. I thought I was ready before, but I wasn't. And so I feel like the time's going to come when it's supposed to come. I know that I'm doing things in my alignment, in my higher purpose. So God, the universe, whatever you believe in, is going to reward me with the right person in the right time. That's
so
what I
right
feel.
now, do you feel like you're closing yourself off because you're not ready?
Could you imagine a guy saying that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna do nothing to actually make something happen romantically, because this is a privileged position of women. You guys are the ones that are initiated upon when it comes to courtship. So it is the case that women can kind of just wait around, and men will approach you and come talk to you, hit you up. But I still think it's even a poor strategy even for women. Because if you're just going to wait, if you don't make an actual conscious effort to like make something happen, there's a lot of women who end up in their mid 30s, late 30s.
But they
miss their opportunity.
I have made efforts. Like even a year ago, I went on like 3 dates from Tinder or whatever, Bumble, and like they were fine. Like, but it just wasn't the right one for me. And like, I just was like, oh, you know what? Like I kind of tried, and like I've had guys ask for my number. Like sometimes I perform, and then some guys come up to me after, and like they're like an acrobat or something, like whatever, and like they're nice, but it's just like, I don't know. So it's not that I'm closed off, but I recognize that's not my time yet. But if it happens, it happens.
It is your time, okay?
I think that that's dulling her down so much though, by saying that she has to start searching. Like someone will be
she
obsessed
doesn't have
with
to,
it.
because I went through that.
She just have to be open to
just
love.
like, hey, this
but if she's not ready, she's not ready.
Yeah.
But you're
she's
never
ready.
But
really ready until it just happens.
I'm curious though, do you want kids?
See, that's really hard. I do want kids one day, but it took me a while to get to that point because it kind of scared me with my career. I was like, the idea with my line of work, like, and how much I sacrificed my childhood for it, like, it's like having a kid really affects that, you know, more than just any other career. Like, so for a while I was like, I don't even want to think about having kids, but now I finally came to this point of like, okay, one day I will have kids. I'm not ready yet, but I've accepted that I will have kids.
You have thought about kids
recently,
okay,
but this is a recent
Let me tell you why. Are you on birth control?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
but she's also celibate.
Yeah, she's not.
Touche.
That's always a red flag.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. That was so personal.
Okay.
Do you know about Ballerina Farm?
Yeah,
have you heard about that?
Yeah, I have heard.
Dude, she had a whole scholarship to Juilliard, and she was going, and then she got freaking married and has like 7 kids, and like she seems happy, sure, but like, ooh.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Like she's just like tired all the time, poor thing. Like, and you know, if that's what she wanted, and then you know she's making her money from it, go girl. I'm so happy for you. But it just sucks to hear like someone got into Juilliard for dance, which is like an incredibly hard thing to do.
Oh, I think
and then to have it, and then just like, oh, you get married and have kids. Like, not that it's like not a conscious effort.
Yeah, I think that's better. Having 7 children is better than being a dancer.
I mean, she probably would have had kids eventually, but it would have been nice for her to have a career first. But I don't know this woman, so I'm not going to speak for her.
What's the purpose of a career?
To do something you're passionate about.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. The reason I'm in school is because I'm passionate about architecture.
Do you think most people... You would do it for free then?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I would love to do it. I would love to build houses, and I would love to do city planning and interior design.
For free?
Yes, absolutely.
So you would...
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit. No, it's something I'm passionate about.
She's not going to do it for free because she's going to get paid for it. But yeah, I guess
if it was this economy and I'm not getting paid for it, I would probably find a different career. But if it was a world where we don't get paid for anything and you just do things to do them, then absolutely I would do them.
That's not the world.
Well, the world is that we have to make money, so I'm making money from it, and I'm something that I really care about. Why are you surprised by that? I feel like I should be allowed to have that.
Most people...
I'm not most people.
Congrats. Most people, when they're pursuing a career, the end goal is to make money. Point blank period.
So why is that a bad thing? Didn't you just earlier say how much you were proud of the fact that you're having your career to make money?
What?
Like when she was like yelling earlier and you were like, well, yeah, I'm doing this to make money. Of course I'm doing it to make money.
We definitely need to have
But you're not passionate about this. So like I'm passionate. I will say it's not everybody. Not everybody gets to have that luck.
I think it's different too if you're an artist.
Most people don't.
But it's different if you're an artist, because I'm an artist as well. I did dance for most of my life as well.
And I do not get paid, or I get paid very little. I know one day I will make more money, and I know that for me what's more important than the money is like the impact I'm gonna make. And like I also teach as well. I teach dance.
The impact.
Yeah,
dude, dance heals the soul.
I agree with that.
I love it.
All the arts do. Painting,
and
comedy,
for me, I picture myself having a really big platform one day, and with that comes a lot of power and like ability to reach influence. And so I plan to do good things with that.
This is what a man hears, though. You're going to put your career over your husband and your children.
But I don't have a husband.
She doesn't have a husband or children yet.
But you will.
I know, and when that day comes, then I will kind of settle down.
Will it take a back seat to your husband and to your children?
Yeah, I think so. But I think it would still be part of my life. But things will shift, you know.
Things will be a passion.
There's
once you have children,
there's a motherly instinct
that comes above everything. Once you have children, it comes above everything.
There's like eras in your life, and like that will be a different era, you know.
But so do you think that she should sacrifice even having a career just for the idea and the prospect that she may one day have children and have a husband, or should she live her life to the fullest and then have her kids and her husband and then devote everything to them?
She can't be an empty slate. You know, guys don't. I know you guys always talk about, oh, we want a girl to do this, that, but they still have to have some kind of passion about them. You don't want to just be like that. What was that lady from Coming to America? What color do you like? Whatever color you like. What food do you like? Whatever food you like.
Yeah, totally.
Well, you don't want a woman like that. You still want a woman to be herself, right?
I mean,
you just want her to be like a clay. That you can mold.
You know what? You should get into pottery.
Be able to
shape things so much.
You want her to have a little bit of personality about herself, or a lot of personality.
And it might be hard for you to understand because, like, I'm an artist, and if you're not an artist, then it's hard to understand, you know. But that's okay. Like, everyone's different, and yeah. But that's just I just know that I'm doing what's best for my higher purpose.
You're gonna be a good mom,
right? But it's all I'm hearing is me. What's best for me?
Why shouldn't it? So why should it be what's best for the husband?
Anybody else right now?
Why should it be what's best for the man? That makes no sense.
If I had a boyfriend right now, then
man
in the
picture for her to even consider.
Yeah.
As soon as children come in, the family comes first.
Yeah.
Always.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what.
But there's no children.
I'm agreeing to that. I'm not disagreeing at all. I'm agreeing to that.
But until then, she has to make herself the best woman for that family.
But in terms, okay, I guess what I'm trying to get at here, in terms of making yourself more attractive to men and getting a man, your career, I don't know why you're scoffing, but your career is kind of irrelevant, and in this case seems to be like it could be a hindrance to being able to secure a man.
But I'm not trying to secure a man right now.
You want to have kids though.
But not right now.
You want to get... Sure, but if you're prioritizing your career, do you travel a lot for your work?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. That's another component there that's going to be difficult.
Not a lot, but every 2 months I usually travel.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a lot, but...
Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
It's not... I mean, it's not every week, but it's... I don't think it's.
And you also have to remember that I'm a late bloomer with everything, with like sex, with my period. I was late. Like even I feel. Well, sorry.
Sure.
Like, is that too much to say?
No, that is not too much to say at all.
Okay.
I feel like having a boyfriend, I'm a late bloomer. I'm just a late bloomer. So I even feel like I look younger.
You do. You do. You don't look 25.
But look, this stems back to we were having a conversation about, I believe, what you're looking for in a partner, right? And you said, well, I'm really ambitious, therefore I want a man who's even more ambitious, which is going to limit your pool, I think, of partners.
Exactly. And that's when you ask me if I'm picky. Yeah,
right.
I am.
Because so let's when you say ambitious, so like, does he have to earn a certain amount? You want a rich guy? Or?
It's less about money. It's more about his character. He doesn't have to have a lot of money right now, but if he has that hardworking attitude, that one day, that drive, one day he'll make that money. I have no doubt.
You say you're 25?
I'm 25, yeah.
So like if he's 30, he's just got to be like the boss of whatever he does, whether he's like the fry cooker at McDonald's or whatever.
If he has that ambition, that drive, that hard work ethic, I know one day he'll get there. You know, he has to have that mentality, and like with that kind of like bull mindset, like nothing can stop you, and he needs to have that, because that's what I have too. So he needs to have even more of that.
I think it's almost even
for
more
me to submit to him, kind of thing, you know, because you talk about that as well, and that's something I think about too, right? So for me to submit to a guy, so far I've not met a guy yet that I feel like I can really submit to and like really like wows me, or like You know, I don't know.
I wonder if it's also your career and like the people that, I mean, you're a ballerina. Like, how many male ballerinas are you hanging out with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that might be another thing too. If you're just hanging out with like nothing, no disrespect to the circus people, the male ballerinas, you know. Yeah. But I'm just saying maybe that could be a thing too. Like, you're just hanging around with a certain community.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's why when I travel, I try to like, you know, go out by myself and, you know, talk to
podcasts.
People. Well, here I am.
We're gonna go to karaoke tonight, whether you like it or not. We're gonna go.
So I put myself out there, but without any expectations.
Look, I mean, you're 25. You're still young, but I mean, this is like the best time to be trying to find a partner.
Yeah,
you know?
but my 25 is different than other people's 25.
No, it's not.
Oh no,
I think
you
it
are
is.
at your prime, mamitas. Trust me.
But that's okay. Like,
I mean, you're a late bloomer, but I mean, there's just a biological reality.
I think that there's no point in telling her to not do something that she doesn't want to do just because you're looking for a certain brand of woman. I think that those women do exist who want to not have a career.
She's making her own decisions.
She doesn't need your dating advice because she's gonna figure it out for herself.
It is a dating.
I mean, she does need my dating advice. She's been celibate for 6 years.
We're just giving her advice. She could take it. She cannot take it. That's all right. You know.
But that's by choice. Like, it's not that I haven't had offers or I haven't gone on some dates or kind of.
Yeah, but you're 25. You haven't had a boyfriend. You've had a couple casual sexual encounters. I'm not saying this to be mean. Yeah, you do need a bit of advice. You've not had a long-term relationship yet.
Yeah,
Are you dating anyone right now, Brian?
How is that relevant?
Because you're trying to give her advice and you're 10 years older than her.
How is that relevant?
But you know,
so why are you not stressed about it?
One, it's a bit different because I'm a man. I've had multiple long-term relationships. I've had a 5-year relationship, a 2-year relationship, 1 year, 2 years. So I've had multiple long-term relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
And I know it's odd that I'm 25 and never had a boyfriend.
It's not odd.
It's okay. Like I'm.
It's better than being 25 and a playa.
From 20.
Yeah.
My daughter's 21 and she hasn't had a boyfriend. That's only 4 years younger than you. You know.
Wait, I haven't.
Both of my daughters.
No, you haven't. It's okay.
So, anyways, it's just sometimes when people say they're very picky, my advice I try to give them is, well, are there any things that you can reassess when it comes to the things that you're demanding in a partner that are just unrealistic?
Yeah.
I don't think I actually heard anything too unrealistic. You seem pretty reasonable, to be honest.
And I didn't say anything physical, like I'm like, oh, has to be brunette or blonde or has to be.
Or ballerina.
I guess the main physical one would be like, I would like him to be fit. Like that would be nice because I'm really fit, and so
I mean that makes sense.
If he wasn't fit, you know, then I'd like to do activities together.
I want to see you with a ball player. I feel like you can have some D1 babies.
Actually, I kind of came to this realization. I feel like I'm gonna end up with a cowboy or something.